The 2-2 pitch. And a fly ball to right center field. That's going to drop for a hit. And bobble. McCutcheon's throw. The runner breaks for the plate. Here's the throw. Wow. He is out. The Buccos win it. Raise the Jolly Roger. They waved home Schierholtz. He's thrown out at the plate. The Buccos win their 90th. What a finish.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable. How about that finish?
There's the 1-0 pitch.
There's that curve.
Swing and a drive. Way back into right field. Oh my goodness, this one has gone a long way.
Hit the catwalk.
It hit the catwalk, and that's going to be a home run for Prince Fielder as it bounces back onto the field. How majestic was that?
It's a shame that it hit that catwalk, because I would have loved to see how far that hanging curveball that Ramos threw the Prince would go.
Getting set for baseball from the Windy City. It'll be the Indians and the White Sox coming your way next. A look there at U.S. Cellular Field in Chicago as we join you for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Today, Game 3 of this 4-game weekend set between the Indians and the Chicago White Sox. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here with you for this AL Central Division matchup. Alongside are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And EK, let's begin by taking a look at what's led us to Game 3 of this 4-game set.
Yeah, a real nail-biter here last night. You can see a one-run ball game. Very well played on both sides. Well-pitched game as well. I think both managers would like to see their starters match the performances turned in last night.
More from the guys as this one goes along. But first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Cleveland Indians, as their order here this afternoon will look like this. They'll square off against the Colombian-born left-hander Jose Quintana. Behind him, the White Sox defensively will line up like this. Into the box now stands the leadoff man, Michael Bourne, and we are ready for baseball. And that's taken for strike one. Bourne in year 2 now of his 4-year deal. Year 1 found him finishing at .263, 6 homers and 50 driven in.
And also 23 steals, which was down from his high of 61 back in 2011. I don't think that's a huge deal, but I do think the Indians would like to see him get on base a little more often this year.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting into foul territory now toward the third base dugout. Gillespie is there, and Bourne flies out to start the ball game.
I don't know, 2-pitch here, he knows he's got to protect. And that's sort of a defensive hack, just trying to make contact, and the result, an easy pop-up.
Jason Kipnis will stand in, and you see the average there, up over 300 to start the new season. Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1.
So tough to hang in there on that pitch, but you got to do it. You can't give up that inside corner, or this guy will eat you alive.
And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. swing and a hard hit ball towards the hole. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a one-out single.
Yeah, that's a nice job right there. After the pop-up to start the ball game, he's sitting all over this one. And they'll have their first base runner here with one away.
Michael Brantley will get his first shot now with the runner at first following the one-out single. Well hit here, but right at Ramirez it's short. And that will become out number 2.
That's the hardest hit ball he's had all series. And he's still looking for that first hit, but it didn't work out for him here.
Brandon Moss will get his first shot here. A couple of hits in 4 trips last night. Here comes the pitch to Moss. Oh, and an ugly swing there. It's 0-1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. And this is a swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt as they'll need to throw down to first. And not what he wanted to do there, as now they'll need 4 outs to get out of this inning.
Carlos Santana.
Carlos Santana will stand in, and he wasn't alone in wearing the collar in last night's ball game, in which the team could muster all of 1 run. Runners staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Chases one up the ladder as this is hit in the air to left field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Indians strand a couple. Indians nothing. White Sox coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Now the starting lineup for the White Sox looks like this. And there's a look at the starter this lineup will match up against as you take a look at his line on the right side of your screen. Defensively, the Indians will line up this way. Alexi Ramirez will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading off for the White Sox, the shortstop, Alexi Ramirez.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Another fastball. This one he gets by him. It's 1-1. And here's a fastball that he takes the other way out to fairly deep right. Rayburn is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
You know, that's the thing with throwing a fastball as hard as he does. It makes fly balls travel that much farther off the bat. And this thing gets out there a long ways before it finally gets tracked down.
Adam Eaton will get his first opportunity here. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1.
Already hitting 98 miles an hour here in the first inning. He's one of the hardest throwers that these guys will see all year long.
And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw gets him, 2 down.
This is a pretty simple play for a catcher right here. It's a nice pitch, and it looks like he might have chopped it right down off a home plate. You can see the catcher get out of his crouch, take it on one big hop, and then just make the good, strong throw to first to get him easily.
Alejandro De Aza will stand in, and he's been tearing the cover off the ball the past few days as you see his numbers from the last 5 ball games. Open stance by De Aza. Here's the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. De Aza, sneaky power from the top of the lineup. 17 home runs a year ago.
Yeah, easily a career high. And this is a guy that only goes about $190, but he's proven that he can be more than just a slash hitter or a guy that beats out ground balls.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Well, that's a good location for the fastball there. That's what he'll need to do. Try to get the hitters to expand their zone. Get these guys reaching for stuff off the plate.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. After 1, no score. Nick Swisher leads things off now in the top half of the second.
Designated hitter, Nick Swisher.
Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. Now here's a ground ball that'll get by the mound and into center field for a leadoff single. So with the leadoff man aboard, we take a trip into the recent past here as we call on our graphic for today's edition of This Date in Baseball History. Mike Aviles will stand in with an even .300 average here in the month of April. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Now a ball rolled slowly down the third baseline. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often.
And here's a situation where, heck, just make contact. Put the ball in play. You never know. winds up beating this ball out.
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in, hoping to get things turned around here in April as he enters play with an average down in the 220s. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike one. Now he runs up and gets this one down. Throw over to third here, and they get the force over there for the first out.
The key here is there is no hesitation on the mound. You can almost hear the catcher yelling, 3, 3, 3. He comes up and fires a strike to get the lead runner.
Ryan Rayburn will get his first opportunity now. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
When you're in a key spot like this, you can't allow yourself to get tied up that badly.
Great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Yeah, not a real good job of pitch recognition there. I mean, this ball was going to be in on his hands to begin with. I don't know quite what he saw that made him want to swing at that thing, but it just completely locked him up there.
Michael Bourne will get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 2. Now a swing and an easy fly ball out toward right center. Garcia is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Indians strand a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Adam Dunn will dig in now. Off to a slow start, as you see there. Just barely over the 200 mark here in April. Oh, and this fastball is absolutely grooved as it is belted to deep left center field. Does he have enough to get out of here? Yes, a home run. So it's a solo shot for Adam Dunn. As the White Sox are on the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, you figure it's only a matter of time till this guy gets going. That's his first home run here on the season, and you can bet it ain't going to be his last.
Avisail Garcia will stand in here. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. And that's dead center for strike 1.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him, because that thing was right down Broadway.
And he misses with it, 1-1.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
Come on.
Right on that pitch that time as he wraps it into center field, a base hit.
You talk about getting the bat head out in front. This is rifled up the middle. Can't square up a baseball any better than that.
Hunter Gillespie will stand in. He's got that average pushing up near 300 to start the new season. And there he goes towards second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. And now a throw comes homeward and it's over his head. What's going on? So that'll go into the books as an E6, and he'll be kicking himself over that one. Runner away from third. Now the pitch. No, and he's definitely getting the best of this matchup as he fires another fastball past him for strike two. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
And now after the sac fly there, here's where you got to take the mindset of, all right, I got a clean slate here. Now I just need to get 2 more outs and let my guys try and get these runs back.
Diane Viciedo will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. And this ball will be chopped foul. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
He just flat blew him out of the water with this one. I mean, this is a fastball, folks. Not even close.
Gordon Beckham to get his first chance now, trying to get something started with 2 away here in the bottom of the second. First pitch to him. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
And he struck him out. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. We'll go now to the top of the third. It's the White Sox 2 and the Indians nothing. Jason Kipnis is ready to go here as we begin the third.
Second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. And this is in the dirt as it's swung on and missed, but this should be a pretty straightforward play to first. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning.
Boy, that curveball is really moving now. He gets him to swing right over the top of it, and then you're going to see the nice work behind the plate to do a little cleanup back there and then get the put out down at first.
Michael Brantley will stand in, a line-out victim his first time. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. swing and a ground ball towards the hole. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
And here's where, on the mound, you got to tell yourself, he did everything right there. This was an 0-2 pitch, and he did a great job of getting him to hit it on the ground. Just happens to find a hole on the right side. I mean, what are you going to do?
Brendan Moss will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time.
Let's go. Shut him down.
First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike one. Runners on first with one down. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Ramirez for one. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn two, and it gets him out of the inning. Indians fail to score. They're down 2-0. Tyler Flowers makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
You can tell he's still frustrated after that first called strike. That's still on his mind.
Swing and a miss, and he's got that strikeout pitch working now. That's 3 in a row for him as there's one away.
And they took him right up the elevator shaft on these 3 pitches. And you could chart where they are. First one low, second one about belt high, and then the third one up around the letters. 3 different locations, each yielding the same result.
Alexi Ramirez will try it again. He flied out to start the home first. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in there knee high, and now they've got him behind in the count. 0-2.
Let's go.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
And remember now, he finished off the previous inning with back-to-back strikeouts. And now he started this inning with 2 more. So he's really got it working out there now.
Adam Eaton will stand in here hoping to at least put a ball in play here this inning. First offering on the way. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
Boy, he may strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go. All right, stop.
Oh, and that is right there for strike 2.
And there's number 8. 1 away.
And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch-out, and the inning is over. So add one more name to the record book here as he strikes out the side on 9 pitches. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message. Back alongside Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as Carlos Santana will settle in to lead things off here for Cleveland. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
He's playing right into that big swing from a pitch before. Just throw something slow here, and you'll probably have him 3 feet out in front.
And quick wrists here as this is yanked down the third base line. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Well, this curveball, it just disappears. And he thinks he's right on it at the plate. Look where it winds up. Completely out of the zone. And that's what you want as a pitcher. You want hitters to chase pitches that aren't strikes.
Nick Swisher will dig in. He singled his first time around. Ran it in on the fists. 0-1.
A lot of these guys have come into these at-bats trying to be the aggressor, trying to make something happen. But what has happened is that they've swung and missed themselves into some early holes.
Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul. Hit hard, but this is a foul ball. And this is swung on and missed, though the ball did hit the ground, so he'll need to go to first. And he will recover in time to get it over to first. Nicely done there as they record the second out.
Yeah, this is a fastball this time that nearly gets away from him. That's a nice job behind the plate. He gets a handle on it, and then he gets the put out down at first base.
Mike Aviles will stand in. A base hit his first time around. And he swings on top and sends it on the ground out to second. Oh, a sliding stop. Can he get up and make the play? Yes, he can. A beautiful play that time, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tribe. They trail it here 2-0. Alejandro De Aza will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth.
Left fielder, Alejandro De Aza.
Open stance by De Aza. Here's the pitch. Way late on the fastball for strike one.
Right now, they'd be lucky to just put one in play.
In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
Hard to believe he'd let that one go. I mean, that was right on a platter for him.
Now a hard liner, but this will be a foul ball. And a good two-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. The next 0-2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. Another 0-2 home. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. Rayburn is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Boy, and he's come out with a plan against these hitters, and he's executed that plan to perfection here early on. That's 7 in a row now he's set down.
Adam Dunn will stand in again. He homered his first time around. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Big swing by Dunn, but he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Boys, that's 99 right through him.
And Dunn able to hold off on that one. Smart move there as it's 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Oh, and Dunn looked like he wanted that one, but winds up pulling it foul into the stands in right. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And boy, which of those 2 numbers leap out at you there? How about the 100? My goodness. Avisail Garcia will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Now here's the first pitch. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Man, a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
And now he's made most of the hitters inside conscious. And of course, that opens up the outside corner when he has to go there.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Down in order go the White Sox, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Lonnie Chisenhall will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Third baseman, Lonnie Chisenhall.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. The pitch count there, 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
And at least he's taken a few pitches here. You know, that's more than the rest of these guys can say.
Let's go, Sox!
Outside, 3-0 now.
And it goes without saying, but this has to be in the strike zone. You don't want him on base to start off the inning.
Go White Sox!
And he finally gets this one over for strike 1.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike. It's not a bad idea.
Gets under this one as this is hit high and pretty deep out there to center field. Eaton is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
That ball was hit well, and it might have been a different story if he pulled it. Instead, he hit it to the big part of the ballpark, and he's retired.
Ryan Rayburn will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. And this is hit sharply toward the third base coaching box, a foul ball. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. No runs, 4 hits, and 2 Cleveland errors so far. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
And I'll tell you what, he's throwing with a lot of confidence right now. And he's also taking some chances with location, but he's thinking he's bulletproof out there, and so far he has been.
Michael Bourne will dig in again. He popped up in his first plate appearance and flew out last time around. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
And a curveball, 79 miles an hour. It's in there 0-2.
And this is part of why he's had a lot of success so far. He's done a lot of work on the edges and stayed out of the middle of the strike zone.
Hard hit towards center. Eaton is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Indians go down 1-2-3. They trail things here 2-0. Connor Gillespie will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
Third baseman, Connor Gillespie.
And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1.
And we've seen guys swing at that 4-seam riding fastball up in the zone. But you're never going to get on top of that thing when it's up that high.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. High and wide, 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed, 2-2.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg kick completely out of the equation, or you get it started just a little bit quicker.
And this is fouled back and out of play. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Ready with another 2-2. Fouled back. Swing and a miss, and he's got that strikeout pitch working now. That's 3 in a row for him as there's 1 away.
This right here, folks, major league changeup. I mean, there aren't too many guys that are going to have success with that pitch. Not there.
Diane Viciedo will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Here's a check swing, a foul ball. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
And now, as a hitter, 1 and 2, you've got to be thinking right center field. They'll take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
1-2. And he got his 4th straight. It's strike 3 called, and there are 2 away now.
Not only is that 10 strikeouts now, but I'll tell you what, we've still got a few innings to go here. He keeps throwing the way he is, he can make that number really interesting by the time this one's through.
Gordon Beckham will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball 1.
You know, maybe the most impressive thing about his performance so far, he's doing it all in a hitter's ballpark. But it's hard to come in here and pitch like this, but he's done a heck of a job.
Ball hit pretty well out toward left center. Bourne is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the White Sox, but they're on top 2-0. Jason Kipnis will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips.
Jason Kipnis.
And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. And a curveball to begin the at-bat, 0-1.
He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control. I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Yeah, doesn't look like much has changed here to start this inning either. That's 8 in a row now he's set down.
Michael Brantley will dig in. He singled his last time around. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. Well done as he takes this the other way and laces it into left field, a base hit.
Well, not a game to remember for either offense so far. Just the 7th hit combined between the 2 teams.
Brandon Moss will stand in looking to turn things around. He's struck out and bounced into a double play so far. Not such a hot start. Swinging a ball hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through for a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly, so it's runners at first and second now with 1 man out.
A little bad luck there defensively. If that's hit at an infielder, it's a double play. But instead, now you're in hot water here with 1 away.
Carlos Santana will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Short lead from second, now the pitch. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1.
And this is where the Indians just need 1 hit.
Don't let him score!
A ball hit hard to the left side. And a leaping effort, but it's off his glove. On to first, and even after the bobble, it's a double play, and the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. More of the show, Saturday Baseball, after this. Tyler Flowers will be the batter as we get things going in the bottom of the sixth.
Catcher, Tyler Flowers.
In there, strike one. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
Swinging a hard liner to center field. Bourne patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
And that slider's been an effective pitch for him, no doubt, as you take a look there at what his pitch breakdown looks like so far.
Alexi Ramirez will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Here's the 1-0 now to Ramirez. 2-0 now.
Two really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
3-0 now.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
2 runs on 2 hits. And no errors so far for the White Sox. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. And the payoff pitch here is hit on the ground down to third. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close.
This is always a tough play for a charging third baseman. Everything's got to go right, and you see the good transfer, then the sidearm fling off of the right foot, and he does a nice job of getting enough on that throw to make the play.
Adam Eaton will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. Now a swing and a ground ball. This is foul for the first strike. Swing and a grounder fouled off to the left. In front of the fastball, but this is skied into straightaway right. Rayburn is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Down in order go the White Sox as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Back here on the south side of Chicago, White Sox on top in this one, but before we get out to the 7th, let's take a look at our game summary through the first 6. Nick Swisher will stand in here to start the 7th. EK, it's been a pitching and defense afternoon all throughout.
Yeah, neither starter looking like he's ready to blink. And neither one of them looking all that tired just yet.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
And a big rip by Swisher, but he comes up empty. It's 0-2. I'll tell you, he's been living on that corner all afternoon.
And you can tell guys at the plate, they're starting to get frustrated. He just hasn't made many mistakes at all, and when he has, they've been out of the zone.
Line to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Well, this is one of those situations where his guys got him the lead early on, and he's been in complete control ever since. I mean, he's barely been threatened out there.
One out now for the Indians in their 7th. And standing in is the shortstop, Mike Aviles. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. And this is foul tipped at the plate right off the arm of the catcher behind the plate. Ouch. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And he's turned an 0-2 count into a home run. A solo shot there for Mike Aviles. And the Indians are on the board now. It's a 2-1 game.
You can tell he was making a concerted effort to keep the ball down against this guy, but you just can't keep it down forever, and he finally got a pitch he could handle.
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Lonnie Chisenhall.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Garcia is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Well, you always want to be aggressive at the plate, but my goodness, look at that ball-to-strike ratio so far. These guys are swinging at everything. I mean, everything.
Ryan Rayburn will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Swing and a hard hit ball towards the hole. Look at the stop. And the throw is going to get him at first. And put an exclamation point on that one as the inning is over. They call it the hot corner for a reason. And this is a beauty to take us to break. The show is back on the south side after this. Alejandro De Aza will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th.
Left fielder, Alejandro De Aza.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one. Swing and a ball bounced back up the middle. Throw on to first in time, one away.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He doesn't really have a chance to set himself up, so this is all arm, but he makes it look routine.
Adam Dunn will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at a solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Aviles with it at short. Throw gets him, 2 down.
And right here, if the defense is playing straight up, you figure this has a good chance to get up the middle. But you can see the shortstop lining up just to the right of second base, So the shift works to a T, and they get the 6-3 putout.
Avisail Garcia will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Now a fastball that's popped up out towards short right field. And Kipnis will put this one away, and that ends the inning. The speedy Michael Bourne will start things out when we come back. It's the White Sox 2 and the Indians 1. Michael Bourne will stand in to start out their half of the eighth with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Swing and a ball headed towards the hole. And he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out.
Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He's really only made one bad pitch the entire game. That was the solo home run. Other than that, you can see there, not much to speak of at all.
Jason Kipnis will stride in, grounded out his last time through. Here's the first offering. And he'll go after the second pitch of the inning as this is on the ground over to first. And the underhanded throw gets him for the out.
Yeah, it's not like he needed any help. He's pitching well enough as it is, but this is now 2 pitches and 2 outs here in the inning. And he's growing more and more confident with every passing batter.
Michael Brantley will step in, a base hit in his last time. And a curveball drops in there for strike 1. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
Swing and a line drive to center field. And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Yeah, tying runs on base now with 2 outs, and who knows? If this next guy can put one in the gap, we could have ourselves a tie ball game.
Here comes Robin Ventura now out of the White Sox dugout. And he's going to make a change as that'll do it for Jose Quintana. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first.
Your attention, please.
Called to the bullpen now, and taking over on the mound is the right-hander Ronald Belisario. Brandon Moss will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. Here comes the pitch to Moss. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Now you've got the tying run over at first, 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
On the ground to third. They'll go the short way to Beckham, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Tribe. They're down 2-1. Connor Gillespie will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8. Mark Zepchinski is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Mark Zepchinski.
He'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Goes the other way as this is down the line at third. And this will get past Chisenhall down the line. It's a fair ball.
You see here from above, since he's left-handed, he's got the third baseman playing well off the line. I don't know if this is exactly where he intended to hit the baseball, but it works out for him.
Diane Viciedo will stand in 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Brian Shaw is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Brian Shaw.
Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, and no one can get there. He'll try it again. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And Chisenhall calls for it and takes it for the first down.
And as a defender, these are the kind of pitchers you like to play behind. Someone who pitches to contact, keeps the defense involved, and he gets an easy pop-up right here.
Gordon Beckham will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out 0 for 2 thus far. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. That's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
Now the 1-0 pitch. Runner goes. Hit on the ground towards first. And a perfect hit-and-run ball as that's into right field, a base hit.
So far, it's almost like these guys have been winning with smoke and mirrors. But even after this base hit, they're still being out-hit by 4, yet they're on top where it counts, on the scoreboard.
Tyler Flowers will dig in now. He struck out and lined out in his first 2 at-bats. Infield at double play depth all around. Here's the pitch. In there, and it's 0-1.
That's not a bad idea right there. Take a pitch. Make sure you get a good look at him and what he's throwing.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Oh, now a ball hit up the middle, and it's going to get on through into center field for a base hit. In to score the runner from third, and that moves the lead to 2 here in the 8th.
And that could turn out to be a very big insurance run right there. That makes this a 2-run game now, and the way their starter's pitching, he may not wind up even needing it, but at least it gives him a little bit of a cushion out there.
Alexi Ramirez will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance of redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. He could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
And this one will be out of play off to the left. Runner holding tight at second. Now the pitch. Oh, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
0-2, you got to shorten up. Find some way at least to put the ball in play. You can't afford a strikeout here with an important run out there at second base.
Sliced down the line at first. throw in time as he's called out on a very close play at second. And the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily.
Boy, and this would have been a really costly double play, but fortunately he's hustling all the way down the line, and he's able to beat that throw on the back end.
Adam Eaton will stand in with a showdown looming. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 8. First pitch on the way. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
And this is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from you, so you got to suck it up.
Off the plate again, and it's 2-0.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
The 2-0 on the way. And this is going to be a foul ball. And this is going to be a foul ball. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. White Sox pick up just the 1. 9th inning coming up. It's the White Sox 3 and the Indians 1. John Axford is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th. Carlos Santana will stand in, trying to change his evil ways here. He is hitless in the ballgame so far. Now a swing, and Santana hits this one high in the air out to deep left field. And a great start to the 9th, as this ought to be extra bases. And now they've got a man out there with nowhere to go, and they'll tag him out in the rundown.
Boy, I'm not sure what he's doing out there. I mean, you've already got the base hit. Take a turn and hold on. Turn around, give your first base coach a high five. Instead, I guess he's thinking about 2, but whatever he's doing, it didn't work out, and it wasn't all that smart.
Nick Swisher will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw on to first, and now the Indians are down to their final out.
Well, I'm going to guess he wasn't expecting it to be this easy. That's 2 outs on 2 pitches. He's an out away from wrapping this one up.
Mike Aviles will stand in as their last chance now. And this is swung on and bounced on the ground to third. Throw on to first will take care of him, and the White Sox have bounced back from losing the opener to take games 2 and 3 of this series as this one is over.
Well, that's certainly how you can save some wear and tear on your arm. He only needed 3 pitches to finish this one off, and he picks up the save.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, a real good performance, as you'll see in his final line. He gave him 7 2/3 good innings, and he was definitely the difference in this one.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The White Sox win it 3-1. So long from Chicago.
Final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious White Sox. 3 runs, 5 hits,